morning, Pablo. It's Monday, February 23rd, and if you couldn't tell, I'm wearing a corset. Just so you know, it's really hard to project like this in a corset because it's hard to breathe. So Pablo, today was an interesting day. Mostly because it was a really busy day, because it's Monday. And Mondays and Wednesdays for me are very busy days. I had a lot of music stuff going on, which was very fun, of course. In fact, I'm meeting tomorrow with my bassist and my drummer and a few of my backup vocalists, and we're going to work out some of my music. It's going to be sort of a rehearsal for my recording sessions coming up soon. But aside from that, it was just busy with school, which of course is not fun, but not necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, I got back to my dorm around 8 o'clock, and I started watching Criminal Minds, and I'm like, Criminal Minds, this is great. I was having a ton of fun, and then it gets to about 10 o'clock, and I'm like, oh crap! I've got a video to do. So I was just sitting there eating my salsa, and I'm like, dang it, now I gotta put on a corset. So therefore, I'm here. Pablo, I've been told that it gives me shape. What do you think? Shape? Ooh. Real sexy, huh? By the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm super excited for The Importance of Being Earnest. Mainly because I know you're excited for it. That and something reminded me today. I was in the music building, and somebody was on the benches in the lobby, and they were doing the Cecily monologue. Well, one of the Cecily monologues. And it was just like, wow! I know somebody doing The Importance of Being Earnest. And they were like, wow! Isn't it a great show? And I said, yeah! Pablo, the love for The Importance of Being Earnest is real. It's a good show. But speaking of The Importance of Being Earnest, it reminds me of someone. Well, you, Pablo. And you know what you remind me of, Pablo? Punishments. Speaking of punishments, I have one for you. Being the week of punishments, or as I called it, Punishment Week, you have to serve a punishment tomorrow. Tomorrow, you also have to show me your character challenge. So, I have made one exception. Your character challenge will be a portion of your video. The other portion of your video will be filmed entirely with things on your head. And when I say things, I don't mean just hats, Pablo. I mean random things. Like decks of Magic the Gathering. Or maybe books that you have to read for class. Or dirty towels. Or your roommate.
Sorry, go ahead.
Or things that you can't see on my head because the picture just cut my head off. Anyway, Pablo, you get the idea. So, Pablo, that's my video. Corset, music, challenge, earnest, punishments, things on heads. The huge. Oh yeah! I also got invited to perform in a concert with my a cappella group. Woohoo! That woohoo sounded really sarcastic, but it didn't mean to. Pablo, I think on that note, I'm gonna leave you. Plus, I really should get this video up. Pablo, I'll see you tomorrow.